chosen ones, empaths. You see, we're always labeled as people pleasers, right? That we do things to appease everyone, and we're people pleasers. And I've heard that quite common about empaths, right? And to some degree, you could look at it like people pleasing, but I believe that what we're trying to do is maintain a functionable, healthy relationship where we're givers. We give a lot. It's in our innate nature to give, to share, to help others. So, like, just because a lot of people are stingy in life, right? And then we offer a service or a helping hand, doesn't mean we're people pleasers, but we often get categorized and put into that box. But I had a thought about things, right? And if anything, the narcissist is a people pleaser, right? Now, hear me out on this, right? Because you might need to hear me out. Hear me out. Like, the narcissist is a people pleaser because they're constantly pretending to be something they're not to make us happy, right? To make other people happy, the supply that they're with happy, right? They're pretending, they're projecting a false self at the narcissist. I mean, at the target, right? They're projecting a false self of who they are. And yes, we can say it's manipulation and deceiving, deception, and it's negative and it's devilish and all of that. Yeah, and it is, right? But they're still doing it to please the other person for however long it takes before the mask slips. For however long it takes, they're living their life according to what's best for how the other person views them. So to me, that's people pleasing. Don't you think? I do. Like, honestly, like, let's break it down a bit more. Look, you got someone like me or you. We met the narcissist. The narcissist doesn't really like the things we're interested in. The narcissist doesn't really share the same common ground. But they pretend to. Why do they pretend to? To please us. It pleases us. That illusion we fell in love with, that, the mirroring of us when they mirrored us to such high degrees that we fell in love with our own reflection, that mirror that we fell in love with was them trying to please us. They lied through their teeth about what they like. They lied through their teeth about the person they are. And they done this with no other reason but to please us. Yeah, on a whole level, they manipulated, they deceived, they done that too. But from a perspective of what's really happening is you've got one narcissist who isn't any of the things they're making themselves out to be, pretending to be something they're not. And to me, we could put that into the same category, just like we get labeled people pleasers because we do things, right? Just because we do things with our innate nature just to help people, we offer our service and we get put into the box of people pleasing, right? You can also put the narcissist in the box of people pleasing. Because I don't actually think that we as empaths are people pleasers. It doesn't take a lot of effort for us to do something for someone else. We have love for the other. We care and love for the other. We don't do things for our own self-gain. Now, the narcissist is actually manipulating and pretending there's something they're not for their own gain. That's true. So it is a manipulation. But they're also, for a period of time, however long it lasts, before the mask slips, they're people pleasing. That's what I think. And I know eventually it comes to the point when the mask slips and it comes off and they turn nasty and all of that. But a lot of them run far away. A lot of them don't want to confront us. Why? Why don't they want to confront us? They don't want to confront us because they don't want to be seen in the light of who they truly are. Why wouldn't they want to be seen in the light of who they truly are? Because they want to please us. They can't face the reality. Some of you have dealt with the narcissist when the unmasking happens. I dealt with it to some degree of the unmasking, but for me in my circumstance, they ran a mile. They didn't want to be nowhere near me because they realized I knew what they was, you know? And because I knew what they was, they knew the game's up, the jig's up. They had to jump ship, right? But I honestly believe this analysis that I've given of the narcissist is a people pleaser makes so much sense, because they are every day living their lives orientated around what another person's morals are, what another person's, their moral compass, what they believe in. They're orientating their whole life and existence around what someone else believes in to please them. Because it does please us, doesn't it? When we meet that person, before we knew they were a narcissist, and we meet our soulmate, we think they're our soulmate, and we're like, oh, day one, we're like, oh, we got this in common. Oh my God, that's amazing. Day two, we're thinking, right, this could be like a potential partner here. Day three, we're like swooped in off our feet. And I know we class it as the love bomb, but it's people pleasing. The love bomb is people pleasing. That's what they do. They manipulate and people please. The difference with us when we're labeled as people pleasers is we're not manipulating. We're literally just giving of ourselves. We're literally just giving pure love from our heart, helping you out, offering a service, seeing someone in a bad way, offering a helping hand. It's not people pleasing at all. It's only because it's so rare to come across someone who's kind, empathetic, loving, loyal, all of those things, right? So only because it's so rare to come across that, why we get categorized and put in the box of a people pleaser. But we're not. It's just our nature for us to care for someone else, for us to want to offer our love, for offer our support, And we don't like destroy ourselves in the process. It costs us nothing to do something nice for someone, to help someone out, and we don't sit there across from another person like the narcissist does and pretend that we like something that we're not really interested in, like the narcissist does. We don't sit across from someone and pretend, oh, I like that, oh, I'm interested in that, and we start mirroring them, just pretending we're like them. We don't do nothing like that, but the narcissist does it. So I know it's slightly different, right? It's slightly different, but the narcissist is people pleasing. We don't do none of that stuff like where we're pretending to be something we're not. As a chosen one and an empath, we don't do that. We don't pretend. We just offer our love and our support. We see someone in a bad way and we help them out. And yes, this is how bad the world is, that when someone, maybe not even a narcissist or just a regular person, encounters someone like us, they think, oh, here we go, here's a people pleaser. Just because we're nice, just because we're kind. And it's wrong. We shouldn't be pushed into that box. We shouldn't be pushed into that category. And I want to break that label and that stigma that we're people pleasers, because we're not. We're literally offering our love and our care and our support. If anything, the one that's the people pleaser is the narcissist, because they're pretending to be like you, they're mirroring you, they're orientating their whole lives around what you like, they're changing their whole personality, they're doing all of that to get in your good books. Yeah, it might have been during the love bomb, but they were at least people pleasing for a moment of time. I know the devaluation comes. I know all of that comes after smear campaigns, devaluation, all of that stuff. But for a period of time, the narcissist is a people pleaser. And, you know, hit me up in the comment section about what you think about this topic. But honestly, they are. For a period of time, during the love bomb, when they're trying to appease us, they're people pleasing. You know, because nothing they're doing they agree with, nothing they do with is on their moral compass, nothing they're doing is the person that they are. They're merely love bombing and people pleasing. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you would like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently I have the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. If you want to check that out, the link for that channel is also in the description box. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.